They're back again.
You gotta be freaking kidding me!
It's Saturday morning and you're in the right place at the right time for the fourth season of the Multicoloured Talk Show with Steve Gerald and Eddie Hastings.
I don't understand.
God help us all.
Are we on? Right.
Yeah.
The director, I won't let me use glasses there, but I've been told by the director
Yeah.
I might take the glasses off.
Yeah, absolutely.
People want to see my eyes.
People want to see your eyes. Who wants to see your eyes?
Some glasses want to see my eyes.
I don't know. Maybe you've got beautiful eyes.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. Very good morning. Welcome to the Multicoloured Talk Show. With
Coming
Nick,
live from Tenerife.
up from the Chicken Shack.
Oh,
Yeah, Chicken Shack.
There's nobody in.
There's
Too early, isn't it?
It's too early. Too early. I'm Eddie Hastings.
I'm Steve Gerald.
And we're here for another hour. And it was great
The
to
hour
see
goes
you.
so fast, though, doesn't it?
I don't know where it goes. Do you know something? I've got plugs that I haven't plugged in this morning. I mean, look, I've got to plug that one in. Oh,
I think, Ed, if I ever got arrested
yeah,
and put to prison,
yeah.
I would sit and watch our shows, all the previous shows.
Would you?
Yeah.
I've lost it.
Because then time would go so fast, wouldn't it? Because
Yeah.
people say time drags in prison, but if you sat and watched our show,
I've lost the plug, Steve.
why have you lost the plug?
Oh my God, everything's falling
He's
to
gone.
pieces.
Every week, boys and girls, something goes wrong. Last
Yeah.
week we didn't have the messages,
No,
and we've got the messages.
but
I think.
that wasn't my fault.
That
in
wasn't
all,
it.
in all fairness,
I
that
mean, are
wasn't
you
my
all right
fault.
now?
Yeah, I'm great. Before we start, let's say a very good morning to our very good friends at XPTV1.
www.xptv1.com. Passiva.
Morning, Bruce. We're on Facebook and, of course, YouTube. Follow the arrow.
All right.
Give us a
Like
press.
and
Oh,
subscribe.
and press your little bell, because that means you're never going to miss us on a
You never
Saturday
wanna miss
morning.
us.
And
I'm looking all right.
I've got some big... Yeah, you look gorgeous.
There's
There.
We're back.
There we are.
Right. Good morning,
Right.
gents. Craig's last day before he's driving back to the army.
Oh.
Craig, you see, that was his picture last week. We made him famous.
We
I
did.
don't think we'll ever win a war again, but come on. Well done, Craig. Rob Tabbins here. Morning.
Morning, guys.
Jane Baxter. Morning.
Oh, the Chicken Shack, says Delmar. Brilliant. Vivian Rolfe, good
Yes,
morning
the
to you.
Alkies with us this morning. Good morning, Raymond.
Callie treks on
His
mine.
brother's coming to Tenerife, the Alkies' brother.
No way.
He's not as bad as him, but he's not far behind him.
Are you talking about our Uncle Phil?
Philip Schofield.
Yeah,
He's on his way over.
Great.
I bet he doesn't bring me anything.
Usually does.
He sent me a message. Are you picking me up from the airport?
Yeah.
No. Have I got taxi stamped to my forehead?
Well, you know, you could do that.
No.
It's-
I didn't even pick up the Alki. I don't pick anyone up from the airport.
What's the matter with
No,
you?
I believe in giving the money to the taxi drivers,
You're just lazy.
like Scottish Jimmy.
Say that one. Tracy Fagan, good morning, darlings. Greetings, shackers, says
Oh.
Andy Budd. And Darren says Team Tits is going.
Two
up.
tits.
Yeah, that's what he calls it. Tenerife
Oh,
International Talk Show.
Yeah, oh yeah, the tits are
They're
coming.
still doing it. John Harris as well.
Morning, John. He's great. We like John.
Right, listen, guys, today...
James Shirley Gerald's here as well.
Oh,
James
excellent.
and Shirley, I should say.
Brilliant. Listen, guys, this morning we need your help. And
Why?
I'll tell you about it
All right.
in a moment.
Right.
But, excuse me.
Oh, that's not COVID.
No, it's not COVID. What's the matter with you? I haven't got COVID. I'm not fast enough to catch COVID. Oh, you got your mask on. You're horrible. You are. You're horrible. Say no
I'm
more.
going on holiday. I don't want to be positive.
Where you going?
Oh, I can't tell you.
No, right.
It's not to Skegness, is it? Like Ian Clark?
Is it Clark? He's getting it. Oh, staff's off.
Yeah, staff are off.
Yes,
No.
no.
Working hard.
That's
While
the
we're
way
still in bed, the staff are up.
Sharon Franklin, good morning to you two. Just letting you know, it's Toby's big 60th on Monday. Sending birthday wishes from the shack. Toby's birthday on Monday. Should we do it? For Monday?
He's a legend.
Is he a legend?
Do you remember Toby the singer?
Yes, of course. I do.
I've always liked Toby. Great voice, small
Great.
man.
Great guitarist.
Yeah. He was in the band. You know what the band was called?
Can't
Remember the
believe it.
band?
No, I can't. They used to play.
Goats Don't Shave.
Oh, is that what it
Yeah?
was?
What a name for a band. Goats Don't Shave.
Look, I can't believe this. People are questioning you going away on holiday. What date are you away, Steve, for bookings in the shack?
My last night, boys and girls, is Thursday the 18th. And Friday I'm packing my suitcase. 2 suitcases, one for me and one to give away.
Yeah.
And then I fly out Saturday.
Going, Anne Ralston, good morning to you. How you doing? So
And I reopen 14th of December.
Yeah,
Ready for Christmas bookings. Remember to book your Christmas dinner.
Is that all your adverts done then?
Yeah. Chicken, chips and salad.
Brilliant.
You can't beat it. I tell you, you know people, you see, they're advertising now for Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
And I'm totally against that. I've always been. In 38 years I lived in Tenerife. People come over to Tenerife on holiday because they want sunshine, they want something different, don't they?
Yeah.
And I tell families, why don't you just get yourself a pizza, bottles of pop for the kids, a bottle of wine and champagne, sit on the beach, Eddie? Why do you have to go for the roast turkey? Why?
Yeah, but you know what you've done by going away, don't you?
What?
You've ruined Brenda Baxter's holiday.
Oh, I know I did.
Yeah, well-deserved holiday, Steve, but my holiday will not be the same. Tracy wants to know where you're going.
They all know where I'm going.
Yeah, well, you not told them live on air, have you?
Boys and girls.
He's got 2 weeks in Pentonville.
I'm changing lawyers. I'm not telling you where I'm going because you're bloody want to come.
Me? I don't want to come. I'm going away as well. Da.
And Eddie's giving me a woggle.
A what?
No, what do you call it? And
Not
I'm
a
going
woggle.
No, that's the man in the alcohol. He's
Yeah,
got a woggle.
no, he's got a woggle. No.
I don't know what you call it.
Gimbal.
A gimbal.
Gimbal. Blackpool. Yeah, well, no. Begins with a B, but there you go.
I look like a refugee, Tracy.
Yeah. Right, listen, guys, I've got to say, we're not doing much on the volcano at the beginning, but we've got a couple of things.
Yeah, I've got to tell you. Because it's completely off the UK news now. They're not interested.
No, not at all.
It's boring.
Not at all.
What are you showing them, Eddie?
Well, I'm going to show you exactly what things are like right at this very...
Don't take the tea back. No, don't. We've got a drop-off point.
What are you talking
We'll
about?
take the tea back then.
No, they've got a drop-off point. They've got all
Yeah, I've set it all up. Don't worry. You're bringing anything over while I'm not here.
I'll tell you what, you nearly went into blind panic then.
Yeah?
So listen, we're just going to show you very, very quickly what is going on over there.
Are you showing it?
Well, this was a bit earlier. That's what was going on a bit earlier, which is kind of cool.
600 metres, Eddie.
600 metres what?
Up.
What's 600 metres
That,
up?
ejection.
That what?
What do you call it?
It's a
Projection.
Eruption.
No, projecting it. They're projecting it.
Was it really?
Yes.
Oh,
Why have you got your bank details on that screen there?
They're not bank details.
Right.
What is the matter with you? I'm just trying to show you exactly what it's like at this present moment in time over on La Palma. And people are actually doing trips now.
That's what I've got to tell you about, Eddie.
Well, we'll talk about that because...
Can I tell them?
Well, Holly and I are thinking of going.
Right. There's options. This weekend, La Palma's full of boots. You can't get on a bus, a plane, a boat, nothing. It's absolutely packed. Absolutely packed. Eddie, very quickly, yesterday was the first time we could actually see La Palma from Tenerife. And you could actually see the smoke coming down where I live in the mountains. Did you see it?
Yeah.
It was a weird, it looked like as if it was cloud. It was actually the smoke coming from the volcano's mouth.
Yeah.
So what they do from Tenerife is a company's got together. It's an excursion. You get up early in the morning, they pick you up, take you to the port. You're on the bus, over to La Palma, breakfast, take you to the volcano, see the photographs, take you around a few views, go for lunch, and you're back again.
Yeah.
I think it's €100.
Yeah, I think me and Holly,
Are you going to do it?
Yeah, I think so.
And there's two sides of the island. People are all bloody tourists. There's a bit of respect.
This is... that's a bit warm. This is exactly live right now. And it's broad daylight, but you can see all around the ash and everything, the way it's hanging in the air. It's. Do you remember the other week you said that the clouds would bring a bit of global cooling and we'd go into an ice age?
Yes.
But this is the effect that Steve was on about. That's not me zooming in, that's Canarian TV. But you can see that's the main column, that's the column there. But the air here, and this is broad daylight, absolutely broad daylight.
As we've said for many weeks now, Eddie, we're very lucky here for the trade winds. taking that down.
Yeah.
And as I said to you last week, it's actually hit South America. Certain countries in South America have got ash now. We were so like, do you imagine if the wind was going the other way already?
Yeah.
We'd be in a disaster. Every airport in the Canary Islands would be closed. We would be under ash. You know, it'd be quite scary.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's exactly what's going on live at the moment. And interestingly, that ash is really causing havoc. These are a few images of what's happening over there. You can see this is how it's falling. That's someone's back door, I suppose. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But it is. There's our bomberos out there doing the do, as it were, and helping keeping people safe. I mean, look at it. I mean, you wouldn't want to wait.
There's other pictures on social media. I should have sent you them. Houses completely covered. Fantastic. All you see was the chimney coming up.
Yeah.
These are the bomberos now. They're getting the ash off the roofs of these houses because they'll cave in.
Now, this is important. If it rains now, there is a procedure with lava, not a procedure, an effect with lava, that if this roof here gets covered in water, if it rains, that virtually becomes solid. Look at that. There's people standing on a roof there. It becomes like solid concrete, and the roofs give way, and that's why they've got to get rid of them. That's how the flow's gone over the last few days. The blue one and the green ones, those are the currents. But look.
That picture's 1,000 words there, isn't it? Look at that.
Absolutely.
You know, that's somebody's house. That's got to be cleaned.
Yeah. And not to mention all the houses that have been lost. But you see that there, those roofs, if it rained now, that would become solid concrete.
Yeah. I mean, the people are sitting in hotels in other parts of La Palma watching this, and they can see the houses. I wonder how they feel, Eddie. A relief that the houses...
I know, this is interesting.
That picture is,
If you ever wondered how high lava flows, that little green dot there is actually a map.
12 metres. Is it 12 metres?
And this is what they call a pyroclastic bomb.
A bomb.
These are what are being thrown out of the mountain. You can see they've cracked that one open to show that it's still...
As I said last weekend, it reminds me, it's not snow, but it's ash. You know, you see Scotland and other countries covered in snow, beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, goodness me.
Not said a word.
I think we're back. We are back, for goodness sake. Oh, good grief. Bit of an electric bit. I mean, that was going so well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was going so well.
Is anybody watching us now, Eddie?
Well, yes, of course they are. We're all there. You'll see the numbers come up here in a minute.
Right.
Brilliant.
I say sorry to everybody.
Yeah, we're apologising.
We can't control the electricity.
No, we can't.
But it does that sometimes. You know when you flick the electricity, the computer goes off. Sometimes it takes ages.
Kelly tricks is yeah, we had a little bit of a blip.
Nice to see. That was Bruce.
Yeah. Bruce, don't let me down. Bruce. Right, welcome back. While everybody's catching up with us.
Yeah. Oh, he's the ex-copper.
Gregory Smith.
See you all next week. We got that wrong, didn't we?
We did.
I normally go on holiday when he comes over. I've got to be nice to him. It's very difficult.
You need to get a diary.
Yeah.
That's what you need. You need to get a diary.
Have you seen him on internet?
No.
He's like, he winds everybody up.
No way.
Yeah, something like saying, when's Oasis open? He used to say it was never, it's been turned into a car park or something.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's him. He just winds everybody up.
Brilliant. Right, now listen, guys, while everybody's catching back up, a couple of things I've got to tell you about our friends at XPTV1.
www.xptv1.com. Basiva.
Yeah, but what they've got themselves a little mobile phone app now, and you can access all of their radio stations, the TV stations, and everything. And this week we're going to put the address down below, right? And you'll be able to pop onto the Google Play Store and grab yourself a copy, a little app from XPTV1. And guess what day it is tomorrow?
I know this.
Ooh.
Halloween.
Ooh.
I'm not a big Halloween person.
You know?
No, I never have been, even since a child.
Yeah.
But some people used to think I was kind of permanently dressed up as for Halloween, the way my mother dressed me sometimes.
Really?
But no, I've never been.
Steve, John Gilhard is just let the cat out of the bag.
He's got to do it, hasn't he?
Yeah, let the cat out of the bag. We wasn't telling them where
John.
he was going, but
Now everybody knows where I'm going. I was
Yeah.
trying to keep it a secret.
Yeah.
It's all out now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, during my lifespan, I became very good friends with Ronnie Biggs. As we all know, Ronnie Biggs is dead now, and Ronnie Biggs' house is lying empty, so I've been invited to go and stay in his house in Brazil, and that's where I'm going. I've just got to get his wife and 3 kids out of it first.
right. Tracy said happy anniversary to me and Holly. 14 years. 14 years. Here you go. Ian says you're okay. You don't have to dress up to be scary, which is very cool. Now listen, like I was telling you, XPTV1, it's Halloween. They've got their Halloween special coming up this weekend. So what I suggest you do is go to Google, go to, I think it's XPB, I'm not sure, and I'm sure Darren will pop on and put the address in the comments here. And go along, grab their app, which is great. It means you've got instant access to XPTV1 and all that. And I've got it. I've got the app. It's
I'm
fantastic.
not streaming to him.
Streaming it over, telling people where you're going.
No, Ian Clark.
Why? That you don't need a mask.
Yeah.
Great.
He once called me the child catcher
Did he?
when I slapped his son once.
I remember that.
So, yeah.
You told me that before.
And I didn't realise he was going to join the bloody army, did I?
Oh, yeah.
12 years
He'll
later.
probably come and shoot you now. Going to shoot you.
What comes round goes round, isn't it? Remember that old saying, Eddie?
Yeah.
What comes round goes round. I think that's what's going to happen to me.
Or is it the other way around? What goes around, what comes around, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to take
The story is I should have slapped his son.
Yeah, probably not. We're going to take a quick break and show you what XPTV 1 are up to this weekend. I like Halloween. Oh,
We're arguing about Halloween.
Yeah.
Arguing.
Great believer in karma. Yeah, so am I. Chameleon.
My dad watched him go over the wall. He was on his first day of being a prison officer and Ronnie got away.
Yeah.
Well, that's funny, isn't it?
Ian Clark reckons his lad's already got your name engraved on a bullet.
On a bullet.
Yeah, brilliant. You came across something interesting this morning, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
This. I know it's backwards.
Was it backwards?
Yeah, it is, but you can see that.
All the beer companies of the Canary Islands, Dorada, Tropical, La Reina, as the 3 main ones, they've all come out with this. Somos La Palma. We are La Palma, isn't it? It's the same.
Yeah.
We are Karen. What was it? No, what was that thing in England they
We
had?
are family. We are together.
We are something. There was a word. Anyway, we are La Palma. It means all the islands are La Palma. We are all together. The volcano eruption over La Palma means we're all together. We're with you. We're with you, La Palma.
It's just a way of the people of showing support for the island.
Because there is a thing like Scotland and England. We talked about this before. Like Scotland and England, we hate each other. But really, when it comes to war, we help each other. We really love each other. It's just that thing. And same as La Palma and Las Palmas and Tenerife. They all little, what's the word, Eddie?
Conferences.
Yeah, but really, no. Yeah. Canaries are Canaries.
Yeah.
And, every week I forgot to mention it since this happened. Because it's the others known. Wasn't La Palma known as?
The beautiful island.
La Isla Bonita. Madonna sung about it.
Yeah.
And she wrote the song all about La Palma.
Yeah.
Last night I met San Pedro. Do you remember?
I remember the song.
Yeah, well, it's all about La Isla Bonita, the beautiful island.
Look, somebody's been asking if you will go down our bar and sing.
I've been down your bar and sang. You gave me verbal abuse. You just stood there and laughed at me.
Well, but I mean...
I have been asked. I know. I was asked again last night.
People have been asking.
Well, you've got to book me.
Pardon?
Book me. Frank Sinatra just doesn't turn up, does he? You've got to be booked.
Listen, so long as you don't bring your big cock with you.
That's not me.
Is that not you?
No, that is
Are you
not
sure?
me. I would wear Wranglers. I don't wear Wranglers. The Alky might wear Wranglers. Who wears Wranglers?
I don't know, but I'll tell
Do
you
you
what.
still get Wranglers?
I wear Levi's
Do
myself.
people still wear them? What's that?
What's that? Well, Lisa, we're not delaying you putting up your Halloween decorations for the party tonight in their bar. They're having their own blooming party in the bar, they are.
Oh, they've got a license.
Yeah, have they got a license? They haven't got
I
a
know where
license.
they live.
Yeah, I
We
know
do.
where you'll have.
And we've got contacts with the Derby Police Force.
Yeah.
I can see a nice little blue lights coming
Yeah.
round to their house tonight.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right, I need your help, guys. I wonder if you can
We'll
help.
give
me.
her bank details in a minute.
No, I'll tell you what's gone on. You guys had a budget yesterday. The budget, and I have no idea. Budget.
Oh, Bunchy, is it Bunchy?
No, not budget. I had a budget yesterday. I've no idea what's going on. I do know that cigarettes have gone up to £14.23 a packet.
What's that?
£14.23. We have pics of Stevie to hang up to scare the kids. You just can't please some people. A guy I know has sex 2 or 3 times a day, exercises twice a day, and reads 2 books a week. Well, if it wasn't for the books, that would probably be me. And still complains that he hates prison. Right, listen, guys. The budget yesterday, cigarettes.
I don't know where that was going.
I know where it's gone now. Cigarettes. I mean, for goodness sake, £14.23.
Kevin, you
A
mean more
packet.
Wranglers jeans with a turn up?
Yeah, it still does if it can. But what's that about? Who can afford £14.23?
What are you talking about? I didn't listen to
The
you.
budget. The thing is, though,
What's going up?
that cigarettes.
Good.
No,
Good.
you're a non-smoker. But what about all the people that smoke?
Stop.
No, that's easy. Do you know how easy that is to say?
Very easy to stop.
Well, you stop having sex.
I did it 4 years ago.
But the thing is, when you come on holiday and you've given up smoking, let's say you've given up smoking, right? And you come on holiday and you see them at €3.20 a packet.
You're not going to smoke.
Yeah, people do. They
Joe
go
Gahuli stopped smoking.
$3.20 a
Kevin
packet.
Newman stopped smoking.
$3.20
Brenda
a
doesn't
packet.
smoke.
Yeah.
Darren doesn't smoke. Tracy doesn't smoke. Lisa doesn't smoke. Who else is on this morning? There you are. Everybody on that messenger, not one of them smoke. You're the only smoker left. You're the last smoker left in town, Eddie.
And that's why they're cheap, because there's only me buying them. Now listen,
Nobody smokes anymore.
going to stop you. If you read that message there, guys, you can search in the Google store for XPB, and that's where you can get the app from. For
Gave up smoking,
XPB.
Brenda?
Brenda gave up smoking.
You gave up. If you go back to season 1,
Yeah, I did.
he says, I've stopped smoking.
Yeah, I did.
Didn't last too long.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't.
No willpower, Eddie.
I've got willpower, but not in that direction.
Oh, the Alky smokes. Of course, the
There you
Alky
go.
smokes.
There you go. But
And all
Raymond,
he eats is chicken nuggets.
yeah, Raymond, $14.23 a packet. What is Richie Sunak doing? Now you're all going on about this.
Who's he?
The Chancellor,
Oh,
Richie
right.
Sunak.
Who's the footballer?
You see, now I'll use cigarettes first because I knew you would all jump on the bandwagon. But here's a question: are you quite happy about the petrol going up, or the booze going up, and the wine?
You know why it's all going up?
Why? To recoup.
No, because all these unemployed people sitting their asses not working,
Well, that doesn't
not
help.
paying the taxes.
No, that doesn't help. I know that.
That's why.
Ray pays $9.50 a packet. But even so, that's $9.50. Ian Clark says he's not happy about the petrol going up. He's not happy about. I mean, you know, for goodness sake, he's the Chancellor. And you know what really, really grates on me is
Oh, you
there's
can't win.
no,
Can't
but
bloody win.
there's a man.
You're moaning about the 20 quid extra a week, didn't they? And the benefit, what do you call it? They gave him a benefit, 20 quid. He's taking it off them. They're all moaning and groaning and still want it. So you saw what your 20 quid. We've got to put the price of petrol up, the price of bloody cigarettes. How he's going to go up? All these lazy people want benefit. Stop the benefits.
I
Stop the
agree.
benefits. And
That's
then we don't. Your cigarettes could be £2 a packet, cheapest petrol in Britain. close down the Lords, get rid of them, millions of pounds every year, sack every one of them. There you are, there's your money.
I knew this would press your buttons.
Yeah, bloody
I knew
socialists.
this would. But you see, here's the interesting thing. Rishi Sunak, there's a guy, right, who's dictating what you spend while he's sitting on a £200 million fortune, and his wife is worth about £4 million.
Is this jealousy?
No, it's not jealousy. Do you know what it is? I think the guy, the exchequer, I think it should be separate from government. I think it should be an independent office that deals with the accounts for the UK. This is what I think, right? Now. Hear me out first, right?
It's kicking off this morning.
And I think the person that runs that office should be somebody who's come up through the system, someone who's had to put the hand down the back of a settee to find their next meal.
You're not going to get people at civil service. You're not going to get anybody there elected. They're not. There's a different league, Eddie.
Yeah, but why is the exchequer a part of the government?
But he's only the spokesman. He's got a massive team of civil service behind him.
Yeah.
He doesn't sit there in his little office with a calculator.
No, but
it's not him. He's just a spokesman.
Yeah, but he is aligned to a political party. Why not have the people that look after everyone's money in the UK a separate office? If it was a separate office, right, people would say, well, okay, I'll put a quid to your wages, but for my quid, I want you to make sure that you don't overcharge, mate.
There are more jobs available than people on the dole. Thank you, Raymond.
Quite true as well.
It is bloody true.
It is. We've had this
We've
conversation
had it.
before.
Stop. It's easy. It's not rocket science. Stop the benefits. If you're disabled, yes, you're entitled to it. But these people, they're just sitting around. They want this money. They want that money. But if we go back, all the old people, well, they're all old. They don't get any young people watching us. Old people, if they didn't have enough money, they didn't have the fillet steak, they didn't have the pork chop, they had spam, they had chips. You talk to the old people, they cut back the money because they couldn't afford it. You look at people's houses now, they go to the supermarket, they just pack everything all in. Don't they? That's why they've no money. They don't budget.
No.
Families don't budget.
I agree.
Do you agree with that?
Totally.
So now they we can't afford the petrol. Bloody walk. We used to walk to school.
Yeah.
Didn't we? Couldn't afford the bus. It was miles away. My parents didn't drive. I walked to bloody school.
Yeah.
So,
Morning, Jim.
that's the problem, Eddie. Society. They've got it too easy. It's too long.
Yeah, but you can actually really turn this round.
Jesus. I didn't mean you, Tracy. Oh, Tim Mornington. He's old. He's always old. I had a story about Tim.
Yeah.
Do you want a story about Tim?
Well, yeah.
Well, Tim, they train. Tim and his lovely wife, they train, right? And they've got these bicycles. And it's in a garage, Eddie, or the running machine thing, right? But it's in this garage, and sometimes when they close the door, right? So they're on the machine, the two of them. You got to imagine this, right? Do you know the noises people make when they're on the machine? Come on. And people walking by this garage, and they stopped. And they went, oh my God. And they two are inside, but they didn't know they were outside listening, and they didn't know they were inside on a bicycle. So these two come, they're coming, come on, faster. And they're so coupled, they couldn't believe it. They came to see me. Do you know when somebody? I said, oh God, don't worry about it. Oh, that's good, isn't it? 2.5 miles, was it, Raymond?
I do believe that was a personal story.
Or was it?
Yeah. But going back to what we were saying.
You're waiting outside the school gates with 3 motors running.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Thank you. So I'm glad somebody's agreeing with me here.
Well, you see.
And then they complain about the 20 quid benefit they lose.
You see, the thing is, right?
Get out of it.
The thing is, the British people, they've gone into a lazy stage. They won't work. But it's not a new thing. This goes back to way before the 60s. I mean, on the TV at the moment, there's a lot of stuff about Windrush when we had all the immigrants coming in. But the immigrants were there because the British people didn't want to do it. They didn't want to be bingmen. They didn't want to be bus drivers.
No, the Windrush problem, Eddie, was because we were short, because we lost so many people during the war.
Yes.
And we needed people in.
But there were still jobs there and people wouldn't do it, so it carries on. And everything is linked. Everything in this world is linked.
Being lazy.
Yeah.
Lazy. Yeah. British people are lazy. English people are bloody lazy.
Yeah. Spanish people are getting that way as well.
I can see it. I've been here 30 years. You can see it happening. We spoke about this the other day, didn't we? We see it happening. We see it happening.
Yeah.
It's not right though. Bloody benefits. Stop them. You go to other countries. I've been to countries. You go to other countries. You know, for example, Brazil. They don't have a social service like that, Eddie.
Yeah.
If you don't work, you don't get paid. You don't get paid, you don't eat.
I will say one thing that's pretty good there.
Am I shouting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say one thing that's pretty good here.
Chicken.
And that is, chicken. But if you come to live here, and you could before Brexit happened, and you became unemployed, you couldn't sign on the dole. You had to pay into the system for 10 years before you could. Yeah.
And then even the dole only lasts 2 years here.
Yeah.
Do you know that, everybody?
Yeah.
You've worked here 40 years, paid your money in, and all of a sudden you get unemployed. You get 2 years dole money. It's not even a lot.
That's all you get.
And find yourself a job. You get 2 years to find yourself a job.
Yeah.
And if you don't find a job, then you go to another ayuda, which is from the council, and it's peanuts.
Yeah.
Peanuts.
Yeah.
But they soon find a bloody job.
Yeah.
A lot of what they used to do years ago, Eddie, is take the 2 years off because they had enough money, enjoy, go to the beach, and and then just before the 2 years, go and get a job again for a year or two, then do it again.
Yeah.
That was well known in the hotels.
But if you come in and live here, you can't do that. You can't sign on for 10 years. You've got to have paid into the Spanish system before they'll even help you.
Don't get council house here, do you?
No, you don't. No, you don't.
No, you bloody don't.
Nor a free phone.
No, you don't. Yeah. Viva España.
Spanish
Viva
law
la rey.
Spanish law should be taken up by Scotland, says Brenda.
What's that going to do with it?
Well, because Scotland, obviously, people turn up and sign on.
Nah.
Yeah, you don't think so?
We're a working nation.
Tracy says all the kids have got top-of-the-range bikes sat in the garage.
Yes, I've said, so you get that. These are the same people who are on benefits, right, who credit, universal credit, and they got 20 quid taken off them. They're all complaining.
Yeah.
That's not right, is it? Am I not living on another planet?
Ian says you can't retire in Tenerife now then. Well, yes, you can.
Yes,
of course you
yes,
can.
absolutely.
Of course you can. The thing is, if you're coming to live here, you have to have a proven bank account, which means that you've got the money to support yourself without being a burden on the Spanish
any other country.
system. It's like any other country.
Yeah. You can parity, like an echo.
So echo.
You can still, the problem is it's coming work. It's the work society. And a lot of people didn't realise that. Did somebody just come out of my toilet?
No, did they?
It's really haunted there.
Yeah.
There's nobody else in here, Eddie.
Halloween.
Did you not see somebody moving at the back?
I don't know. It's not Goyo, is it?
Did we lock somebody in last night? That's unbelievable. Did you not see that? Did you not see that? I'm sure I seen somebody's head coming out the toilet. Anyway, so what was I talking about?
Yeah, you were talking about.
Well, they're all giving it today. We can't get bloody one days. Brenda's on one. I have worked all my days, and I know two people. I know living same life as me. Never worked for years on holiday and buy cars and bed.
You're quite right. You see, I mean, it's very emotive, isn't it? I mean,
as an old saying, if you can't beat them, join them, Brenda.
Yeah.
But we're not brought up like that, are we, Brenda? We're brought up properly. Work. Put money into society.
All right, okay, cool, that's great. They're getting everywhere, aren't they? XBTV one. Darren, we love you. That's why we invite you round for dinner on Sundays. Never comes.
Have you invited Darren round?
He never comes.
How long have you known Darren?
Oh, for at least 4 minutes.
And you've never invited me round for Sunday dinner?
No. Mm-hmm. No. Mm-hmm. We just save you some and send it down the bar, we do. Say no more. I retired to Tenerife. The best decision ever made, says Lee Naylor.
Lee is probably the second top DJ in the whole of Tenerife. You know that?
Who's the first?
Hello. Hello. And Lee's a vegetarian.
Yeah.
And Lee was involved. I know he was involved, but it was a fantastic thing that he was doing down in Los Cristianos. Did you ever see it? The Silence Disco.
Never saw that.
Oh, it was the most amazing thing. There was a group, so you paid to join this group, and they all had earphones on, right? And there was one DJ with the microphone, and there was all music, so nobody else around you could hear it, Eddie. So you were all there, and they would just turn up somewhere, say 20 of them, they're all dancing, and even they come on, everybody, hands in the air, but nobody else could hear it. And so there's 20 people all dancing the silent disco. It was amazing. My idea was get them on roller skates. Do you remember that, Lee?
I'll tell you something. You know, if you walked down the street and there was 20 people going, you'd be on the phone. Get the nut wagon down here as fast as you can.
Silent discos are huge, aren't they?
No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Who used to play for Celtic? Lee Naylor. Am I missing something here? I don't like football anyway. It makes no difference.
John, we're trying to keep things quiet here. I mean, you told everybody that I'm going to bloody Brazil, and now you tell everybody we've got bloody leave. Oh, John, could you just stop typing?
Yeah, actually, Tracy said it would be nice to see Darren on the show sometime, making a walkabout appearance. He did once. He did one for us. And Darren, I urge you to take your camera and go and do another walk around, because I don't know where he is at the moment.
Who?
Darren. He spends his time between here and the UK. So wherever you are, Darren, get your camera out, do a walk around, send it in, and we'll put it on.
Yeah, does Darren come back and forth?
Yes.
Oh, why has he never done me this? I've got a shopping list.
Oh, well, there you go.
Right, Darren. I'll see what's in.
Oh, there you go. Joe's saying that they're popular, the silent discos, on TUI cruise ships.
Really?
I've never ever experienced a silent disco.
Quite good though, isn't it?
I don't know.
I don't know if they still do it. So you get the earphones on. I don't know, man.
We're gone again.
Get the earphones on and yeah. And I'd be there. Hands in the air, here we go. Step to the left, step to the right. Right.
This is great. You want to try it?
So that's the idea. I don't know how we got from. How do we go from the budget Eddie to silent discos?
Sorry, what'd you say?
I'm saying how do we go from the budget to silent discos in 2 minutes?
I have no idea.
I have no idea either.
No idea.
I've got to use cross the board. You did from bloody benefit to the budget to cigarettes to silent discos.
You had a coordinator. There you go. That's how we did it. I have no idea. I think we're getting cross-referenced.
Are we on the same show?
Well, I don't think we are.
You got Celtics. Oh,
Lee Naylor says he's a hot topic.
Lee's always been a hot topic.
Oh, yeah.
For a vegetarian, he's done quite well.
I have a question about vegans, but I can't ask you on air.
Ask me.
No, I can't ask you on air.
I asked you once, have you ever seen a good-looking vegan?
Yeah, but I've got a question about vegans.
No, they want to know, please.
No, I can't ask. No.
Do you think you should ask me live on air? Because I say things I shouldn't say. I think
Best thing I can do is whisper it to you.
the rain has finally stopped and the sun is shining.
Oh,
Sounds
yeah.
like a song, doesn't it?
The rain has finally
The
stopped.
sun
The sun
is-
is shining.
Go on, whisper in my ear.
I will.
Of course they do.
No, they can't be allowed to, can they?
Why?
Well, because
No, they can put a sausage in the mouth. They don't have to eat it.
yeah, but you know, I mean, it's like
No. They
no,
must,
they can't put sausages in the mouth. That's unless they're
but
vegan.
no, like a vegan had a lovely salad and had some on this, and they go, well, that's nice. so I'm sure.
You know,
I'm spitting.
sometimes I wish I'd never told him things.
He wanted to know,
I just say.
as vegans have oral sex.
No, I didn't say
He did,
that.
he did.
No, you. Why would you say that live on it? I was being discreet.
How can you be embarrassed talking about oral sex? Oral sex is a marvellous thing.
It's not. You mean like? Do you remember when you used to have?
I used to be able to do it by myself. I was very bendy when I was young.
Yeah.
I could get my legs behind my ears.
Right, let's get off this subject.
That's where I used to train in the Volcano Hotel. You know the Volcano Hotel Las Vegas? They have the elevators on the outside. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm going
They have
to
a gym. They have a gym, a dance school at the bottom floor. I used to go there when I was 19, 20.
I'm going to an advert.
All right. Go.
We'll be back in a second.
Politics.
Join us at 60s Bar in Los Gigantes for games, quizzes, karaoke and much, much more. We are located just down the steps in front of the pharmacy. A friendly, local pub, perfect for you and your family. 60s Bar, Los Gigantes.
Are you looking for a great night out? Then visit the Chicken Shack in Puerto Santiago. To find out more, find them on Facebook at Chicken Shack Fan Club. For reservations and takeaway orders, call 922-862-459. The Chicken Shack, Puerto Santiago.
Do you know what? There's nothing. There's nothing like a bit of.
I've got an apology.
Have you? All right. Go on then.
I have to apologise to all the vegans, vegetarians, celiacs, fussy eaters, and pain in the asses. I do apologise. Thank you very much.
Listen, guys.
Lee doesn't know. We don't know where the show's gone.
I don't know what's going on now. Plotter's definitely gone this morning.
That explains my ear. What's wrong with ears? I just get the legs behind the head.
Oh, right. Yeah, interesting.
Interesting. Right. So where were we?
I don't want to go back where we were, to be honest. Well, it's been an interesting day because we've talked about the budget.
we got one sentence of the budget.
Then we went silent. We've done volcano. We've done everything. We've had electricity cuts and.
The nice thing about the volcano, which you never let me try and explain. Somebody asked me a few weeks ago about the houses, right? So I'm going to explain some good news because I know the UK are not getting any news about over there. So basically, if you've got a mortgage on a house over there, Eddie, and you've lost it, say the lava's taking your house away, your mortgage is automatically stopped, and the government, the insurance policy is paid for it. So you've no mortgage now. So somebody was worried about that because a lovely young couple over there got this lovely house, built it, swimming pool, everything, and it's gone. And they've got like 27 years left in mortgage. Nothing. You don't have to pay anything. If you've lost your house, right, the insurance companies now are paying whatever the value of your house is on the insurance policy, you will have your money. So, say the young couple built the house worth 400 grand. They're insured for 400 grand. They're going to get the 400 grand plus the mortgage is finished, so they made money out of it.
Oh, that's good.
It is a good system. As I've checked, because I know this, I checked my house. My house, as says, is built at the bottom of Chinero volcano, where they predict it's going to go. Don't know when. Last eruption in 1909. So I checked with my insurance policy, and it's basically yes. Whatever, because I don't have a mortgage, but whatever my house is valued at on my insurance policy, I will receive that.
But whatever happened to the active gut clause?
But they're taking that away now. The Canadian government have stepped in, Eddie, with insurance people, and they've I don't know how they've done it, but that's fact now.
Well, that is brilliant. I never realised that.
That's what they've done. It's only that's been recently, which is great news.
That has got to take such a weight off people's minds over there.
Yeah, but Eddie, you look up to La Palma, they're like 100 years behind everybody else. A lot of them don't have insurance. Yeah. If you've no insurance, you're backing on the government to rehouse you, who says give you a house, but do you get the deeds? Nobody answered that question, so we don't know if they get the deeds or not, but they've definitely got a house. But if you insurance, and if you need insurance, just call me 922. I'm not selling insurance.
John's just asked when's the walkabout starting. Well, due to technical problems this week, we don't have a walkabout.
It wasn't really. I'm going to be honest, Eddie. Can I tell them? I'm going to be honest. I'm Honest Steve. They used to call me Honest Steve, right?
Really? On the market.
The thing is, I'm going to be honest, Eddie. We're so busy at the moment.
We are.
That's my problem. Eddie, you called Steve. Oh, yeah. But now, the last few, we've been really busy.
It's been amazing.
It's been really, and it's difficult now. Way back at the beginning, we had loads of time. We were quiet. We had nothing to do. We were picking the nosies, eating the nails, and we did the walkabout.
Yeah.
But now we're that busy, Eddie, aren't we? You're busy. You're not getting home till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm up early.
And you know
and that's
something,
the truth, isn't it?
You know something? People think that we open our doors at a certain time, close at a certain time, and they think, oh, you've got an easy job, ain't you? People don't see the daytime. They don't see us going to the warehouses, going in to clean our establishments, stocking up,
peeling potatoes.
Yeah. Last
Saturday, do you remember that? Yeah. Peeling the potatoes.
Absolutely.
30 kilos. Has anybody ever peeled? That guy in the army, Craig, mate.
No, he couldn't he?
Did he still peel potatoes in the army?
You used to get that for
punishment. Health and safety would allow it, would they?
Yeah, punishment. Get in there. Peel them spots. we're going to have to do the walkabouts for you. We need one from Brazil, Steve.
We are going to do it from Brazil.
Yeah.
We are.
We're going to do that as well.
It's all under plan. If the Brazilian authorities let me.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to, I can go up to Christ the Redeemer, Sugarloaf Mountain, Copacabana. We'll do the lot.
Ipanema.
Ipanema.
No, Padino.
No, Aberdeen, not got it.
No, Ipanema.
If you want me to do it, the girl came from there.
Yeah.
And I've been to the Copacabana Palace.
Was that a little bit of Carlos then?
Did
I see that happen?
did.
Oh, good.
I'm getting ready.
Yeah.
You know, I said to somebody last week, Eddie, she says, where you going? I said, I'm going to Brazil. She said, well, that's nice. Why are you going there for? I says, well, while I'm there, they have the World International Samba Championships. She says to me, are you in it? Are you in it? I'm not bloody in it.
Carlos Corvito.
What's that? I peeled tons of potatoes at Butlins.
Yeah.
So, John, is there anything you've never done?
There's got to be something, surely.
Yeah, man, there's got more talent than that, don't know.
Say no more. Right, listen, guys.
That's it. I didn't have my subject.
Yeah. What was your subject?
I'm not going to tell you. No point, is
You're going
it?
to save it. So listen, still to come.
Not a computer, am I?
No.
Save.
Listen, still to come. While Steve is away in Brazil.
Not going yet.
No, while he's away in Brazil, Holly's going to be sitting there, and Steve's going to be doing reports from Brazil.
Not live, though.
So you guys get to see.
I'm not getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning for you lot, I'll tell you.
You get to see places like Christ the Redeemer, Ipanema Beach, Copacabana. Her name was Lola.
Her name, yeah, she was a showgirl.
Come on, do it.
No. And if you want me in my Speedos, please subscribe. And I'm going to a nudist speech.
Don't send reports.
So subscribe. You're not going to see me.
Don't send
I'm going.
reports.
I'm going
from
for
there.
my dinner.
Listen,
Jack
guys.
yourself.
Listen, guys, don't forget we've been on XPTV1 this morning.
www.xptv1.com. Somebody asked me, is that a real shirt you wear? Is it just one of those kid-on things that, like on the news? So I just want to show, look, it's a real shirt.
Oh,
I've got my trousers on, my shoes on, I've got the full suit on.
Don't forget we're on Facebook, YouTube, and go to Google Store and get your XPTV1.com app. It's called XPB, and all the details are there. Just replay it, and I'll put it in the links below.
Right.
Guys, apologies for our little outage this morning. That's what they call them in America.
An outage.
Outage. Yes.
Really?
Yeah, when the electric goes, they call it an outage. They do, honestly.
Ah.
Strange.
An outage is something else for me.
Oh, yeah. Say no more.
Go back to the blowjobs.
You had to say, didn't you? You had to say. Guys, I've not been Stevie from the Chicken Shack. And he's not been Eddie from 60s. We'll see you next Saturday morning on the Multicoloured Talk Show. Bye!
You've been watching the Multicoloured Talk Show with Steve Gerald and Eddie Hastings.
I don't understand.
For Season 4.
That is awesome.
Don't forget to subscribe, like us, and set your notifications.